If the Blessed children were removed to London, it would have been to the parish of St. Martin in the Fields, where the family once lived. The parish records are held at the City of Westminster Archives.
Hello, Alison. I'm Brian Blessed. Hello. Nice to meet you.
And lovely to meet you.
Yes, I'm on a quest to find these 4 orphan children, but I think you might be able to give me some information.
Yes, our volunteers have done some indexes of the poor law records. We could have a look at those. Would you like to see them?
Excellent.
OK,
yes.
let's go over here.
Thank you.
Here are the St. Martin in the Field settlement examinations. Now, do you know when the family might have come to London?
Yes, in about 1822.
Oh, right. This should be this one here. Let's have a look at it. And so we'd be looking for...
Blessed.
Yes, right. Let me just have a look.
It's a strange name, as you know.
See, we'll just scroll down there and... Oh, yes.
There it is, Blessed. Look.
Yes.
1822. You got it, you got it. What's that mean there? What's that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It says, children removed from Portsea...
That's it.
...on the 11th of November. Now, F8, father rented in Bull Inn Court.
No, that makes sense. A Bull Inn Court, that's where the father, Barnabas Blessed, used to live, and he was a bookbinder and a stationer. So, of course, they've sent them back to that parish.
Yes.
Look at this. Now, 11th of November, that's when they came over, isn't it?
Yes.
But extraordinarily, I mean, their father died on the 8th of November.
Oh.
And that means 3 days later, they're coming to London after their father's death.
Yes.
Astonishing. They were really in a hurry to get rid of them, weren't they?
I think they were, yes.
It's all about money.
Yes. By and large, yes, it is. Yes.
My goodness. That's a picture, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh. Where do we go from here?
Well, we've got the day books for St. Martin in the Fields Workhouse, so we could have a look at that and see if they were received there and whether they've recorded anything else about them on their arrival.
Marvellous.
Yes, should we go and have a look at that?
You're a miracle worker, my dear, a miracle worker. Wow.
Right, yes. Well, this is the day book of the St. Martin in the Fields Workhouse.
Right.
Well, we're looking for the 11th of November, 1822. So, look, if you just support that side, that might be a bit of a way through the book. 10th of November and... Oh, here we are on this side. Here we've got the family up there.
Yes, I can see it. Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
My goodness, look at there. We've got Charles Blessed there, and we've got Jabez Blessed. It's 6 3/4 of age.
Yes.
And Martha, look, 14 years of age. Oh, it's all here.
Yes.
And look at this, Elizabeth Blessed, who is barely 2 years old.
Yes, 22 months.
22 months.
Yes.
What a find.
Yes, indeed. So they're obviously admitted into the St. Martin's Workhouse on that day. It looks as if the children were split up, actually, because it tells you what ward they were put in, and we can see the 2 boys seem to have been kept together. They're in BS Boys' School, then Martha is put into Ward 10, and Elizabeth, the baby, is put into Ward 8.
Oh, dear.
Right.
It's sad, isn't it?
It is a sad story.
It's very sad, but they're surviving.
Yes.
Split up, but surviving.
Split up, yes.
But the 2
Charles
boys are
is their
together.
spokesman. Yes.
That's a positive thing.
Yes, it is.
Look at this. It says Martha Blessed, 14 years of age. What's that? What's that say? What's that?
Well, that says an idiot.
An idiot. Martha is described as an idiot. I mean, idiot, that's an extraordinary word to use. What does it mean?
Well, I think that was the word they used to describe what we would now call learning difficulties. Right. Or special educational needs. Right. Yes, and that was the overseer's shorthand for that.
Really? Oh, that's terribly sad, isn't it?
It is a sad
Poor
story,
Martha.
yes.
I mean, I got the impression that Martha, being 14 years of age, would be in charge of the family and be responsible for the family, you know. But it seems actually the reverse. It looks as if she couldn't, and it's probably up to Charles, of 8 and a half. It was his responsibility to look after, probably looking after Martha as well.
Yes, I think so.
In 1822, the workhouse was just off Trafalgar Square, opposite the parish church of St. Martin in the Fields. For the blessed children, being admitted would have been a daunting experience. It was one of the biggest workhouses in the country, with over 800 inmates. The central courtyard was a graveyard packed full of the workhouse dead. Little attempt was made to keep families together, with all inmates segregated by age and gender. Children lived a highly regimented life. They were given a basic education and instructed in a trade. They rarely, if ever, left the building, except to go to church on Sundays. Brian has come to St. Martin in the Fields Church to meet Professor David Green, who has more information about what happened to the blessed children after they arrived at the workhouse.
I've got a record to show you. Very sadly, it's a burial register.
Oh, no, where's that? Where's that?
From 1822.
Where? Oh, there. Oh, no. Oh, Martha. Martha, gosh. There. But I mean, what, she died November the 19th. I mean, they came here on the 11th.
That's correct.
I mean, she died 8 days later, 14 and a half years of age. Oh, how sad. I mean, obviously the journey killed her.
She may have been sick
Yeah.
when she arrived. I mean, her parents had died and they were removed very quickly to St. Martin in the Fields.
Within 3 days of the father dying. Poor Martha, eh? But there were 4 of them. How are the others? I mean, was there any danger that they could be ill as well? Or?
Well, there certainly was. On the following day, on the 20th, a day after Martha was buried, there were 2 blessed children baptized here in this very church, Jabez and Elizabeth.
The baby and the 6-year-old.
That's right. The speed with which they were baptized suggests that they may well have been ill, and we've got a little bit more evidence that that was actually, sadly, the case.
Oh, no, David. There's not going to be anybody left.
This is the next page of that very same burial register.
Where? Oh, no. Little Elizabeth, December the 3rd.
That's right.
Age 2 years of age. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, poor little mite. What kind of a life? Was born in Portsmouth and comes over on a cart and...
That's right.
And then, you know, probably didn't know where the hell she was, little baby, and screaming and God knows what.
That's right.
And then she dies. I mean, that's incredibly cruel. And so the 2 brothers had, in a short space of time, lost their parents and lost their sisters. I mean, how did they take that on board? I mean, 8 years of age and 6. I mean, what terrible losses. I've never come across anything like that in my life. Awful. Well, at least Jabez and Charles had each other, but I mean, what happened to them next?
Well, within a week, Jabez was sent off to the infant poorhouse at Highwood Hill, which is to the north of London.
He was sent there?
That's right, with people he didn't know. Charles remained in the workhouse, but Jabez was moved out.
What kind of traumatic effect did that have on him?
Yes.
Charles being 8 and Jabez being 6. Incredibly young, isn't it? I mean, they'd have clung on to each other, and suddenly Jabez was taken out there.
Yes.
Lost his parents, lost his sisters, and now he's separated from his brother.
It was common practice to send pauper children out of London to infant poorhouses in the countryside, where the cleaner air and water improved their chances of survival. Jabez Blessed spent 3 years away. Then, at the age of 9, he was returned to the workhouse. But the previous year, his brother Charles had been apprenticed in South London.
It says here that Charles Blessing, aged 11 years, is going to be a shoemaker. So does that mean that when Jabez came back, his brother had gone on this apprenticeship out of the workhouse?
It does. Jabez comes back to the workhouse, and all of a sudden his brother isn't there anymore.
His brother isn't there. We're looking forward to seeing his brother, and he's not there.
That's right.
Oh, dear. So they were isolated from each other, which is a great shame. So they'd have to be resolute on their own, wouldn't they? You know, and facing life on their own.
Yes.
Jabez was now the sole remaining blessed child in the workhouse. For 2 years, the records make no further mention of him. Then, in 1827, when he was 11, he reappears.
So there's Jabez Blessed, yes. What is 29th of July, 1827?
That's correct.
It says run away when at church with the other boys.
That's right.
My God, he'd done a runner.
He's done a runner.
It looks to me like he came to church, did his prayers. Oh, very good. In between that and here, boing, he's gone.
That's right.
Well, he must have been absolutely sure of himself. He must have had a plan. I mean, he knew the area around London, would he? I don't know. But I mean, he's 11 and smart and resolute and crafty. Bloody good going. He sounds a character, even at that age.
He does.
He does.